Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the Friday edition of the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Ryan Fuller and you. Let's go to the lines. And a big old good morning to you there, Reverend.
Good morning, sir.
Man, it's been a good week. It's been a quick week, and this has been your first week with us, and I can't think of a better week. It's been a great week all week for us.
Well, I've enjoyed it thoroughly, and I appreciate the opportunity to just share with your viewers and your listeners.
Well, we appreciate it too. Orr Street Baptist Church. I know you've already done this week, but let's remind folks again what your service looks like. And I know you're finishing up Vacation Bible School.
Yes, sir. We finished up Vacation Bible School yesterday or Thursday, and we have our worship service starts at 10:30 on Sunday morning. And we have Bible study at 9:15 on Sunday school. And then also we have a service on Sunday night. We're going through the book of Revelation, and that starts at 5 o'clock each Sunday night. And then, of course, we got Wednesday night service. We have our meal at 5:15, and then we have our prayer time and our Bible study at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. Anybody looking for a church home, we'd love to have them come and visit.
Well, buddy, we appreciate it. Again, it's been a great week. We thank you. I look forward to meeting you real soon, sitting down and maybe having you out here and find out all about you. But we'll do that real soon. How about that?
That'd be great. Look forward to it.
All right, my friend. We'll turn it over to you for the thought of the day.
All right, brother. I appreciate it so much. We're going to look at the last few verses kind of relating to the story of Jesus walking on the water. We're going to pick up at verse 30. But seeing the wind, he became frightened, and beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me," which is referring to Peter. Immediately Jesus stretched out his hand and took hold of him and said to him, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" When they got into the boat, the wind stopped, and those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "You are certainly God's Son." You know, when things are going well for us, we have a tendency to take note of that, and we kind of relish in that. But when the difficult times come, then we have a tendency to get our focus off of where it needs to be. In Peter's case, Peter was doing quite well when he was focused on Jesus, and he was walking toward Jesus. He wanted to be close to Jesus because in reality, the best place to be is always in the center of his will, as close as we possibly could be with Jesus. But in that process, there's a wave that probably lashed upon him or something splashed upon him, some wind blew and it got his attention. And therefore, once his attention got off of Jesus, he began to sink. For us, a lot of times, the world pulls at us in all types of directions, trying to get our attention off of our relationship with God, his purpose in our life, and what he's done for us. And so Peter, he began to sink, just like many of us do in our times when we find ourselves drifting and times in which we don't find ourselves focused on it we should. But I love the fact that Jesus immediately, it says in verse 31, reached out his hand and grabbed hold of Peter. He didn't scold him. He didn't rebuke him. He didn't tell him how bad a person he was. He just basically kind of, I vision it more like a smile on his face, grabbing hold of Peter and saying, "Peter, Peter, Peter, look what you were doing. Where's your faith?" Peter had just been walking on water, and now all of a sudden he's scared to death, even though Jesus is still there. And for us, we need to be recalling the times in which God has delivered us and brought us through so much throughout our life. For me, my miraculous healing, God has done tremendous work in my life. He's been with us through various trials and struggles, and he's always brought me through, and he's always been there, as he will be for anyone else. And the last aspect I want to share with you this morning is this, is that when he got in the boat and the wind stopped, and the disciples at that moment, not when he fed the 5,000, not when all these other things had occurred, the miracles that he's done beforehand, but at this point, when he gets in that boat and the wind completely calms and the storm is completely gone, that's when they acknowledge who he truly is. And in that aspect, when they acknowledged him, they worshiped him. That's what the Scripture says, and they worshiped him. For us, how often do we miss out on worshiping God for who he is and what he's done in our life? We need to spend more time focusing on the goodness of God and the grace and the mercy of God. And even when we go through the trials in our life, even when we go through the storms, God is still there, and God is wanting to teach us and show us more about who he is and how faithful he is, for us to be a testimony to others around us about who he is and what he can do in their life as well. So, Brother Kenny, I've enjoyed this week, and I thank you for this opportunity, and I look forward to sharing with y'all another time real soon.
We'll do that. You know, I thought about this yesterday and even the day before, but I never did bring it up. Have you ever thought about how his voice would have sounded? Do you think he would have had a deep voice or just a very pleasant voice, just somebody you would enjoy having a conversation with?
I think it was kind of a soft voice, except when like when he's clearing out that temple, he clears the temple out twice. I think it's pretty strong and pretty deep at that point. But I think it's a very calm, soothing voice, especially here. But again, when God's righteous anger is kindled, like when he's clearing out the temple, I don't think it's a very calm voice at that point at all.
He had an attitude then, didn't he?
Yes, sir. He took some whips and drove them out.
Oh, my goodness life. It's been a great, you being with us all week long. Happy Father's Day to you, and hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you, brother. You do the same.
Thanks, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Folks, I just so enjoy our Thought for the Days. We have the freedom. There's something we can do. I don't want to take it for granted. I'm glad that we have all these ministers that, and hopefully they touch your lives each and every morning. Let's talk about the weather, because yesterday was a humdinger. Starting out at 73 today, 82 for a high today, about a 50% chance of rain going into the weekend, 68 for a low tonight, slight chance of rain tonight. On Saturday, about a 50% chance of rain, 84 and 70, 60% on Sunday, slighter chance on Monday, then it increases on Tuesday, backs off on Wednesday. We in some rainy days right now, boys and girls. 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Alex City Marine. They are located in the Gap. They say come on by and check out this 2026 Excursion 243 FLX with a Suzuki 200. That is a pontoon, a tri-toon I want to add to. And check out their pre-owned inventory at Alex City Marine, Highway 280 in the Gap. Enoch's Hardware, man, he's got some things going on. Of course, right now, all the flowers and plants are 50% off. Also, they have open all day during the 250th anniversary, which will be next weekend. Three prize giveaway going on too. So go by and see our old buddy Christopher Crumbly at Enoch's Hardware, Bait and Tackle in Rockford.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama. Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Rick Carter, this name has been, you've known him and his music for many, many years. He's going to be here tonight, Friday on the Green from 6 to 8. This is on Russell Lands, that's Russell Crossroads. Rick Carter, Friday on the Green. Again, let me remind you, this is a free event from 6 to 8 tonight. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Welcome back to Front Porch. Hey, let me tell you who our guests are today. She's already here. Miss Vivian Autry. It's been a while since I've been able to sit down with her. I think I've missed her a couple of times, and she's so dead blame busy, but we're going to have her out here in a little bit because we got a lot to catch up on. So she's our first guest. Liv Nay from the Dayville area will be on with us. We're talking about the Wellness Center over there, the Lake Life Wellness Center right behind the courthouse. And then talking about her book, Miss Betsy Eiler. We'll look forward to hearing how she came up with writing a book. Is there anything you've ever thought about doing yourself? I know Reuben Prater, who is supposed to be on with us today, he's written several books lately. That's just always been, if I wrote a book, it'd be like a paragraph, and that'd be about it. for me. Let's talk about some things going on next week. Project 412. This is be going on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is where they go out and repair homes, do long care assistance, and it's made up of a bunch of folks. In fact, let me just kind of go for this. The project's completed in 2025. This is not 2026. It's grown this year. 27 homes last year, 2 churches, 1 school, with a total of 285 youth, teens, volunteers from local churches and schools, plus 75 adult leaders. This thing has grown over the last 4 years, and I know it will continue to grow because of people just like you. Farmers Market tomorrow. Can't wait to get up there, and I'm gonna get up there early because I got to get me some tomatoes. I'm out of tomatoes, and I don't know what else I need to pick up. A watermelon, maybe a cantaloupe, maybe some beans. Let's see, Ricky and Emily Mann. What I know is she always has some beautiful flowers there, and tomatoes, and they'll have some peppers and cucumbers and squash. And I'm not sure about corn. I'm not sure. Maybe corn's coming off. So if it is, they'll have some good corn. They got some really big old cornfields down there. So and everybody else will be set up. All kind of vendors will be set up there early in the morning, 7 until 11 tomorrow. That right there, that's trash right there. Let me put this right over here like this. Here we go. Please join us also tomorrow from 10:30 until 12:30 for Kona and Kitties and Popcorn and Pups adoption and fundraiser event. This is Kona Ice, popcorn, and inflatables, face painting. This is at the Lake Martin Animal Shelter on Sugar Creek Road, which is right there behind the National Guard Armory, now right behind the station, fire station number 3. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and jump up there and tell you about their event coming up this next week. Tuesday, the grand opening and ribbon cutting with open house at Fire Station number 3 there at Sugar Creek. That's going to be from 3 to 5. They look forward to your presence as they celebrate together, hosted by the Alexander City Fire Department and Fire Chief Reese McAllister. Reese was, the fire chief was just out here just the other day, very excited because this has been in the makings, in the works for, I believe he told us 4 years. Refreshments will be served, so look forward to the ribbon cutting and just getting a look-see at our new fire station number 3. We're growing a bunch around this area. Lake Martin Area United Way. I know Courtney Merritt Layfield will be out here with us next week to talk about Day of Action, which is a United Way event. 2 dates, 3 schools, 1 big impact. June 26, 8 a.m. to noon. That will be at Stevens Elementary in Alexander City, Reeltown Elementary, Tallapoosa County. And then next month, July the 24th, they do this 2 days, 8 a.m. to noon at Central Elementary, Coosa County. Volunteer registration is open now. They need your help. In fact, I don't know if you can scan this right here. I'm going to put it up here, so I'm not sure if that's something you can just scan or not. But if you can, if it's something that you can help as far as volunteering, this is something they always need. Lake Martin Area Young Republican meeting. Get those young folks involved in politics as soon as we can. That's going to be at Jake's this coming Thursday night from 6 o'clock. So put that on your things to do for next week. You know, Kalijah Country 97.5 has been around for 20 plus years. John Kennedy, the owner, does a great job being involved in the community. Has, of course, WAXC-TV. All of it's under one roof. He's owned this for, like I say, 20 plus years. He truly cares about this community, and to give back to y'all America's 250th birthday bash, along with Kalijah Country being right there involved at Lake Martin Pizza, Wednesday, July the 1st. Blackberry Breeze is going to be playing there. It's going to be a rocking good time. Big thank you to our presenters that are putting this on. Bice Motors, Radney Funeral Home, and Blossman Gas. This is a free event. Lawn chairs are welcome, so bring your lawn chair and sit out and enjoy some good pizza, some good entertainment at Lake Martin Pizza on July the 1st. Talking about Bice Motors, I went by and visited. Ken Jordan, good seeing you the other day. I went to school with his brother Ricky. I believe he said he lived over in Chambers County. And Brian Bice. In fact, I got to get Brian some dates to be out here on the show. It's always a nice visit when Brian Bice comes out here. Go over and see what kind of specials they got going on at Bice Motors on Cherokee Road here in Alexander City. Ken Jones tell me he's been at Bice Motors for 40 years. Now, when I was talking to Brian, I said, heck, you ain't been here that long. Been there a while, though. Doing a good job, too. Family owned and family operated. Adia M. Russell Library and Mamie's Place is open today. It's open, Adia M. Russell Library for the for adults, for the young folks. Mamie's Place, Children's Library. It's a place where if you want to take your children just for some quiet time, let them learn. Maybe they're just learning to read, to sit down with them. That time, sometimes to take that time, it doesn't take any time. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 15 minutes. But you never know what that child is going to get from out of you. I know just talking with, I was telling you the other day, talking WW, we're going through Avondale Village, just to let him know that old building right there, that nothing goes on now. It used to make blue jeans over there and a whole lot more. And I think we need to tell our young folks there, and they just took a few seconds to tell him about that. So I hope these things will sink in with our young folks because they need to know. Over in Dadeville, did you know it used to be a coke plant over there? Well, where that coke plant was, now they're going to be putting up a civic center over there. So it's going to house 500 people. That's going to be in the next couple of years. But it's part of that growth process for Dadeville. Alexander City's got so many things going on right now. Highway 63, it'll open up sometimes, and when it does, we'll forget it was never closed, and we'll move on. You can move on the 27th. That's June the 27th, a week from tomorrow, for the pancake breakfast. All veterans and family members and first responders. This is free just for y'all from 8 to 9:30 at American Legion Post 143. It's easy for you to say. We'll be right back. Eula Mays, good morning to you. Gary Tapley and everybody that's at Eula Mays. They're located inside the Gap. Not inside the Gap. Inside the square on Calhoun Street, downtown Alexander City. Chicken tenders. They've got those. That's the chicken tenders and fries and a drink. That's the special for today. Now, let me tell you about lunchtime. Have you ever tried their homemade fried cheese balls? Have you tried their chicken dinner, their wing basket? Have you tried their ribeye sandwich? Have you tried a hamburger steak? Or even for supper time, have you tried their steak? All that in one location. Eula Mays, downtown Alexander City.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Hometown Pharmacy, located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Ronnie's Pine Straw, good morning to you, Ronnie Pitts. Of course, that's located on Highway 63, right when you turn into Wind Creek State Park, where Tiny Homes is. Of course, they've got red and brown and black mulch. They got white sand. They got pine straw. They got topsoil, and they deliver. Again, I just go by there and see the old boy. You'll love him. He's just a big old teddy bear. Go by and see Ronnie Pitts at Ronnie's Pine Straw Materials, Highway 63 South. It has been a while since I've had the I've had the pleasure of seeing Vivian Autry, but she's out here live and in color today.
Hello.
Just for y'all. A lot going on.
Oh my gosh.
I've thought about everything because I know Daville area has been growing for years, but it seems like in the last couple of months, all of a sudden everybody's finding out about
Daville, that's right.
Is that kind of what you look at or what you feel too?
Absolutely. We were at an event on Tuesday night the Chamber put on at the Ag Center, and I loved it to see people go, oh my gosh, I've seen this being built. I had no idea. So that's kind of fun to see the community come together and see the fruits of the commissioner's labor to get this huge, amazing event or space in place. And it can be
worked on for 5 years.
Oh, for sure. And I think what I like the most is, I mean, I love horses and all that too, but to see it being used for something besides an event that has to do with horses or
Pigs.
livestock or pigs. Yes.
That's what started with a pig.
And that's I heard that. But a pig squeal or something like that.
Yeah, but so much of it it's going to be used. So many different events they're already having there right now. They're going to have a tractor show there in the fall of the year. They're going to have a revival there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So it's just and it's covered. And Robert Reams.
He's wonderful.
He
Wonderful.
loves what he does. And you got the commissioners on board.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
You got to have all that.
I absolutely. And I was talking to John McKelvey at the event, and he was telling me, the things that they have planned. They're not done.
Oh, no.
They're not done by far.
I think about with everything going on there in Jackson Gap, the mayor of Jackson Gap, Mayor Lucas, our mayor, Mike Dinsmore, Dave Mayor, Chuck Ledbetter, the Chamber of Commerce, everybody's
the bridge is
Sandra.
The bridge is going away.
I
The
know
bridge is going away. That there's not just it's the Lake
It's
Martin
all us.
area. Yeah.
I know I say this almost every day, but I guess I've been wanting to say it for so long. It's happening now.
Yeah.
Because we see you're right in the mix of all that.
I try to be.
I mean, you do.
I do. I try to be.
Let's talk fishing right now.
All right, we'll talk fishing for a second.
The OGS Lake Martin 100-year centennial is over.
It's over. It wrapped up on June the 9th. So last weekend we gave out big checks. Our big winner was Lucas Lindsay, local. Well, I say local. He's from Auburn area.
Okay.
But local, he fishes with OGS all the time, but he won. He won big fish and the overall bass tournament.
Wow.
So he stroked a check for $7,000.
Wow.
And then Scotty Hawley was kind of a cool little story. He's local to Dayville. And he won second place big fish, or bass, but first place in crappie.
Oh, wow.
And so he was out trying to catch bass and started catching some crappie, and he thought, why not? So
I'll be darned.
So then he stroked and big crappie, and so he stroked a check for $7,000.
Wow.
And then the third winner was a second place of crappie, and his name was William Thornton, local to the Dayville area. So that's kind of cool. A lot of fun. We couldn't have done it without our sponsors. Sylacauga Marine, Explore Lake Martin Machine Gun, and then our presenting sponsor was LMRA, and that's near and dear to my heart as well.
Lake Martin Resource Association.
But the Lake Martin Resource Association, I think the anglers appreciate them more than anybody because those lighted buoys.
Sure.
And they're the ones out there fishing at night and, taking off early in the morning. Yeah.
You're right.
So it saves their lives. It saves everybody's lives.
And are you saying we're fixing to have another OGS trail?
We are. So our normal trail, we just announced the schedule for 26, 27 yesterday. So go to OGS tournaments.org and see the new schedule, and it's also on socials, Facebook, and all that. But yeah, so we just announced what the dates are for our OGS Wind Creek Bass Trail.
Do you sleep at night?
I do. I don't sleep many hours, but I do.
Wow.
The older I get, the more I need to sleep. But yes, yeah. But it's all Mike Freeman. You know him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be on show I think next. Here we go. Wow.
There. Thank you, Ryan Fuller. That Ryan Fuller's awesome. Yeah. So that's our trail for the actual OGS Wind Creek Bass Trail.
Right.
Right now we're in the middle of having the Midnight Series is going on. It's about to wrap up, and then we have a solo trail as well. So yeah.
Let me ask you something. With these two new hotels that we have going up, and hopefully they'll be open this year.
They will.
Hopefully 63 South will be open this year. But with those opening up, what does that do for y'all's planning with tournaments?
So we it's going to be big for the lake for sure. We have some people that come from out of town. I think that if these hotels have agreed to have what they call double parking and have plugs outside and stuff like that for these guys, that will help tremendously. But the bigger tournaments, the ones where the high schoolers are coming in town and they get to fish on Thursday to practice or Friday to practice, and then Saturday is the tournament or whatever. They need more time they need hotels more than we do. We do need hotels, We just don't need it in the majority like that. But it's very important. I've worked with these hotels to say, please make sure that you're thinking of the angler, because we are trying to become, and we've already successfully done this. Is Lake Martin is no longer just a recreational lake.
Right.
It is a year-round. It's fishing and then recreation as well. So there's not really a dead time anymore.
You know, you think about us going to traveling or different hotels we may stay at, and we just pull in and just got a regular parking place. Well, here it's not a regular parking place because it's a different area.
That's right.
I mean, you know,
it's a double area, and then it has a plug out there because they got to plug those electronics in. If those plug, it's kind of like your cell phone. If if you don't have a plug to charge your cell phone. That the same thing goes for these bass boats. They all need those electronics charged and ready.
It's amazing.
Absolutely.
I was looking at somebody's rig the other day, and it just amazing. I know nothing about it, so it's no sense trying to explain anything to me, but so much going on with that.
Yep. So OGS we're ready for a new season. We're starting to talk to our sponsors to re-up for sponsorship, and we have the big, huge trailer down there. It's an 18-wheeler that we keep at Wind Creek State Park, so it's just like having a billboard up there 365 days a year. So we'll be talking to all our sponsors in the month of June and the 1st of July and get ready for September.
It's almost like new life has been thrown into Wind Creek State Park.
100%.
With all these tournaments, with everything else we have going on around here.
It is a happening place.
And it's been here for years. It's kind of like Lake Martin. It's been here 100 years, but we're a lot of folks, especially when the 100-year anniversary, people are finding out about it.
Oh,
it's
for
being
sure. Yes.
Put out everywhere.
Yes. I mean, we did the dragon boat race and got a lot of people there. And Wind Creek spent a lot of money on the new cabins that they did. And so, I mean, you can go there and...
The need's there.
And it's awesome. It's awesome.
And folks are feeling it coming from all over.
Absolutely.
And it's tourism, and it's dollars for our economy.
100%.
It gets so many folks. You understand that better than anything.
Oh yeah, had a board meeting on Monday, and that's the first thing we do is look at how much money's been spent in tourism. How many people are coming and eating dinner, and how many people are spending money at the gas stations? How many people are all the things? Yeah.
We saw that slide the other day. Sandra Fuller showed us.
Yes.
And it was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing. She had the whole thing. She got with Ryan, and we looked at the whole thing, and it was broken down by. It was just
100%.
If I'm looking to come into this area, I want to look at that.
That's yes. And Denise, that's why Denise is a part of our board.
Exactly right.
But it's funny. The first thing we do is kind of flip to that section and look.
Well, it's just
it's impressive.
It's very impressive,
so,
even for somebody that lives here. I mean, it shows us everybody.
Well, that's like our tournament. Our tournaments. We don't bring in as many people from out of town. But the people people are spending money. They're buying gas. They're buying food. They're all the things. So we may not have what they call heads and beds as much, but we still show a huge economic impact because we can tell you who all's coming to our tournament, where they're stopping, where they're eating, all that good stuff.
They'll come.
Yep, and they do. They come.
They're finding out more about it.
We're super excited.
Yeah, if I'm a restaurant, if I'm a new restaurant looking to locate here, I want to see those numbers.
Oh, 100%.
I want to see if I can be a part of that, and it's going to make my mind up. Do I come to this area?
Absolutely.
Do I come to Alexander? Do I come to Dadeville?
Absolutely.
And Dadeville Beautification Board. I'm gonna jump on
yeah.
They have done such a great job.
Downtown looks amazing, does it not?
It really does. Alex City's got a beautification board. They're just up and starting to run.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's going to be good. And all that, I've already seen it over in Dadeville. It's not just the businesses now. People in their houses and everybody's wanting to kind of show. I mean, I can show you up.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
Show you what I got. Let me show you what I got.
Exactly right there.
I love it.
But here again, it trickles down.
Yep.
100-year anniversary of Lake Martin. What y'all got going on at Martin's at Lake Martin?
Martin's at Lake Martin is our 1 year anniversary. Today actually is our 1 year. So it's been 1 year since the Hubmans and the Autreys purchased Martin's. And
that seems like a quick year.
It really does. It really does. And all that we've accomplished in the year, we're very proud. We have an amazing staff, amazing team that helps, and that's why I made a post earlier just saying, we're so grateful. It's all about our customers. It's all about what the community. We love giving back. We do charity events all the time. We do bringing entertainment that's never been here before. That's kind of a cool thing. Is to think, golly, and we didn't make it in the 1 year, but close. Confederate Railroad's next week and it's sold out. It's amazing.
And we'll talk more about Confederate Railroad when we come back.
Perfect.
Salvation Army's 6,800 US 280s where they're located. They're looking for furniture. They're looking for glassware. They're looking for pots and pans. And, of course, men's, ladies, and children's clothes. All that. And when you bring it in, bring some good stuff in. Don't make sure it's good and clean when you take it to the Salvation Army.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
During Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Jurassic Challenge, replace your system by July 31st, and you could win up to $2,500 back for the oldest HVAC system or $1,000 for the oldest water heater. Call Dixie and it's done. Spring has sprung, and it's the perfect time to refresh your garage door with Dixie Overhead Door. Get a $49 garage door tune-up or take $50 off any repair. Tune-ups are included for Dixie Cares Plan members. Call today for details.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Man, welcome back to the show. We got so much going on out here. Miss Vivian Autry, congratulations to y'all's 1-year anniversary.
Thank you. We're super excited.
At Lake Martin. You got Confederate Railroad coming in here next week. It is sold out.
It is.
Can we talk about any others that's coming soon? Or
Well, we have a lot going on. So this Friday, we're going to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Dixie Red will be there. We're going to have some, birthday cake and things like that, just to celebrate 1 year and just say thank you to our customers that come in every single night, or not every night, but yeah. Oh, 100%. And the environment that we've created, the vibe. I mean, it's cool. We have anything from pottery on a Monday night to charity bingo to line dancing to a great concert. So we have it all, and we're just getting started. So we're super excited. We've got some big names coming in. US The Band is coming August the 7th. Those tickets are on sale on Eventbrite.com. And that is, they're huge. They're all over the Southeast, and we're super excited about them.
We were just talking about Confederate Railroad. When people find, when other bands like Confederate Railroad find out, they kind of lead the way. When they open up the door, that opens the door.
It did. It did. It opened the door, and we work with y'all on some of these, and once you get one, it's like, oh, we'd like to do that. We'd like to do that. So we're super excited. The possibilities are great. I mean, obviously, we can only hold so many people,
right,
but
sure.
but it's an incredible situation to be in, to be honest with you.
I would think Lake Martin Songwriters Festival has opened up a lot of doors too.
It has, and it's just made me know a lot of people in the business and all that.
And you just loved it. I think about Miss Goodman,
Miss Marla.
Miss Marla up at Buddy Cannon's daughter.
Yep.
That's become a friendship.
Oh my gosh!
Not just an acquaintance. That's become a friendship.
We have so many friends that we've made over the years, and we're super excited. This year's Songwriters Festival is going to be huge. Martin's is going to do 2 events.
Okay.
We're doing a Thursday night and a Sunday. There was only one location on Sunday last year, and people complained that there wasn't enough, and so Martin said, "Okay, we'll do it."
Okay.
So we're super excited. We are. Had a meeting about that last week too, and we're kind of down to the nitty gritty of kind of scheduling where people are going, and just really starting to wrap things up to get ready.
That's a puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
A big old
Stephen
puzzle.
Pace has the hardest job ever of figuring out who goes where, when these people are coming in. So he has to look at spreadsheets to know when people are coming in. He has to look at contracts to know how many times they sing. He has to look at, this person sings this kind of music that would complement this. I mean, I don't know how he does it.
It's a business. And he treats it like a business.
Oh, 100%. He has spreadsheet upon spreadsheet. He told me last Friday, I guess it was, we were there. He said he's got some long flights coming up for work, and he said, I'll just use those 6-hour flights to do nothing business. But to do that. Yeah, to do spreadsheets.
And then on the Wednesday night, y'all have the
The VIP reception.
and
So
that'll
if
be
you're a
at Mitchell?
sponsor, you'll get tickets to come to the VIP reception. And we got I can't tell you who it is yet, but we got somebody special coming for that, just for that. And then, of course, others will be in there singing. So that's pretty fun. And then, Marcus King is coming to the amp, and that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we're 6 years ago when I told you about it, there's no way in the world I would have thought that this would have been like this now. So it's kind of cool.
It's such a because everybody has pitched in.
Yeah.
You got everybody all around the
Stay in your
the
lane.
lane. Yeah, you're right. But everybody gets a piece of the pie.
Yeah. Well, I tell people, I like a challenge, and so when we were told on the Songwriters Festival, when Sandra and I were talking about the idea, somebody said, "Oh, there's no way y'all can do it because Lake Martin's so spread out." And I was like, "Oh, we can make this work." And then Stephen Pace was like, "We can do this, 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 and this." Anyway, we all figure it out.
You had the right people. Start with Stephen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with his ties, his people he's had contact with all these years, relationships all these years.
And like Robert Gunn, I mean, he can negotiate a contract better. I mean, Lord, some of these people ask for the world, and I'm like, Robert's like, nope.
Yeah, but he's already got it in place.
He knows. So
you got all these people that they have.
We took the strengths around the lake. Yep, keep it in our lanes. We take the strengths from the people around the lake and brought them together and built a heck of a board. It's amazing.
Right off the bat, do you know of any new locations this year that we'll have venues? I was just trying to.
Nope, no new.
I was just trying to think if anybody brought in a new, like a restaurant or a business that y'all taking advantage of. I couldn't think of any.
No, I mean, like the Funky Goat was there last year, so we're doing it again there. Nope,
Okay,
nope.
okay.
It's the same venues, maybe some different times and days and things like that, but yeah.
I need to get with you too, so who we can.
I'm already working on that.
Oh,
yeah, I'm already working on that.
I really do appreciate it because I think it's good for maybe people that don't get to go to these venues, if they get a chance to listen or see them out here and find out about that song they wrote. It just means so much to anybody. You don't even have to be a music lover.
Absolutely. We're super excited about that. So,
what else you going to do this year?
I don't know. We got lots going on.
When y'all went in,
hey, Robert Grantham, if you're listening, we'd love for Confederate Railroad to do an interview with Kenny next week.
Yeah, I've talked to those guys for it. I went on their bus.
You know them, right?
Yeah. I went on the bus down at the amp when they were down here years ago. They're just old boys that still like a.
They're super nice, yes.
Still kicking around, still enjoying what they do.
Yeah. Well, we might see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, I'd love to reunite.
Yeah, just a phone call in or whatever. Yeah.
With those guys, and then the people that come out here, and then I know who's going to be on that Wednesday. That's going to be a special a treat for everybody that shows up. That's a sponsor for that.
Yep.
We got it's the last week in July.
Yep. So it's July the 23rd through the 26th. Yep. So it's Wednesday's the VIP, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. So we're super excited.
And Ella Langley, how can somebody? I am so proud of her.
Oh, me too. Good.
Hope girl that's made big, and she's been promoted so well, and she's
so humble too.
You know who she brings up a lot now?
Who?
God.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah.
And you know what? She's clean. The way she dresses. She's got beauty. She's got the talent.
She's great.
But
she was going to be one of the ones that was singing it. So our second year of songwriters, she was supposed to come, and got sick, got COVID.
Wow.
And had to cancel. But we were always like, oh, we wish she'd have been there.
Well, she's just one of those that kept on and kept on and kept on. And I think been in the right place in the right time.
Oh, absolutely.
And the people.
Yeah.
I think
surrounded herself with good people.
She has. And in that business, because there's a lot of sharks out there. We talk about this every time. But there's a lot of sharks out there trying to take advantage of her talent.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Make sure you
everybody
tell
come
Mike.
to Martin's. It'll be great.
And we'll keep letting you know what's going on there, and tell Mike I said happy Father's Day too.
I will. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Let's talk about Coons Corner, what they got going on over there. Let me tell you that today is Friday. I think we have some fish, whole and filet, fried catfish, pork barbecue, chicken tenders, loaded potatoes, green beans, broccoli, cheese, and rice, fried okra, and peach cobbler. That is next week. So let me see. That's pretty much the same thing this week's too. So go by and see them today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
And Obituary is brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Graveside service for Mr. James Lee Bassett, Jr., 85 of Alexander City, will be at 3 o'clock today at the Hillview Memorial Park, and Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To the Bassett family and other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillary Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillary Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium blackfin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
Out of tune? Out of practice. Martin's Music in Alexander City offers expert guitar repairs and lessons for all skill levels. Call 256-496-6347 or visit on Highway 280 today.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has what you need for your farming, mowing, and land management. Lake Martin Tractor has any size Mahindra tractor you need, along with hundreds of implements to get the job done. See our full line of rugged Spartan zero-turn mowers, Both Mahindra and Spartan still have 0 down and 0% interest. Check out the all-new Spartan Intimidator 4-door crew cab UTV with dump bed, or see the all-new Mahindra Rockstar HD. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280, Alex City.
Anthony's Plumbing, no job too small. That is an understatement there, folks, because I say understatement. He'll take on whatever a job that's in front of him because he has the equipment. He's got new equipment. He loves to use that new equipment, whether it's your sewage, whether it's plumbing. And here again, this is one of those guys, I hope you never have to give him any business. But if you do need him, you got an easy number. He's licensed and insured, 256-596-1111. Liv Nay out here with us right now with Lake Life Wellness Studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
You were just telling me y'all are a member away from having your goal.
We are.
Wow.
Yes. It's crazy. I mean, 3 months being open.
3 months.
And we're almost to our goal.
You and I were talking about this, and I think we talked about it last time. The timing was right for y'all. Dable was looking for somebody like what y'all are have to offer, the services y'all have to offer. In fact, right there, I'm going to stop right there and let you tell folks what y'all are all about, right behind that beautiful courthouse in downtown Dadeville.
Yeah, so Lake Life Wellness is a state-of-the-art wellness studio, like you said, behind the courthouse in Dadeville. And we offer Pilates classes from mat Pilates, sculpt, reformer. We have yoga all the way from a dynamic fast flow vinyasa yoga to a slow flow yoga to a yin yoga. And a yin yoga is kind of like a stretching yoga class. It's really good. And then we now also offer strength classes. And so more of a strength with weights and resistance bands and HIIT and cardio. And yeah, we also offer recovery options like our infrared sauna and our cold plunge tub.
You know, I think about everything that you just mentioned right there, and I think about as we get older, balance is very important, and the stretching. I can't emphasize, and there's so many things that we can just do on our own to stretch, and just sitting in a chair, standing up out of a chair. There's so many things that we can do as we get older to help with all that. But when do we start doing that? What age do we start doing that?
Now. Starting now.
Good answer.
Just show up.
You're right.
Just show up. Yeah. I mean, any of our classes, you could start at any age. And, you know, the earlier, the better. And with Pilates, you are, like, you know, toning up, but it's so, like, it's a very much mind and body connection. And you're doing different cueing and different moves with that. And it helps with your core, which helps your posture, and it helps with your pelvic floor, which over time, especially for women, like after we have kids and once we get older, like our hips and our pelvic floor tend to weaken. But what we do at Lake Life, we really focus on strengthening our hips, strengthening our glutes, strengthening our core and our upper body. So once we get older, we don't have a slouch posture, and our pelvic floor is stable.
And because I guess doing the show all these years, I get so comfortable talking with guests out here. My posture is terrible. So when I'm walking, when I'm exercising, I try to pick myself up a little bit. So it's you got to think about it.
It is, and it's also a lot of different like breath work too, and so it's mental as well, because if we go throughout like our day, it doesn't matter if we're having like a pretty good day or if any of us has like a very stressful day, like doing like normal breathing, like breathing movements helps with any sort of like day-to-day stress or day-to-day anxiety.
Breathing.
And so we do a lot of breath work at the studio.
For instance, what kind of breath work?
Yeah, so how I always start my classes is doing breath work. And so we'll do it here.
Okay.
So we'll do some breath work. And so I'll have us close your eyes, hand to heart connection, and we'll take a big inhale in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like you just feel better.
I can feel it in my arms here.
Yeah.
And that's just, here again, that's just something we can do at home. And you know what? That's a pretty long time to hold your breath, too.
Yeah, and because when you hold your breath, it helps release any like tension or anxiety like in your chest or in your shoulders or wherever you feel it, like in your neck, anywhere. And so breath work's really important as well.
Well, do you have people that come in that maybe have back issues, neck issues, that you have exercises for those?
Right,
Okay.
yeah. The biggest thing that I've seen is a lot of lower back issues and hip issues, a lot of hip replacements. And kind of like what I said, like as we get older, our hips tend to weaken. And so we really focus on strengthening your hips from the inside out, doing a lot of glute work. Because if we start strengthening our hips now, then that risk for getting a hip replacement when we get older decreases.
Tell me, you keep saying glute work. Tell me what you're talking about when you say glute work.
Like our hips and our glutes are connected. And so not only are we getting our glute gains essentially, but we're also strengthening our hips. And so we do a lot of leg kicks and clamshells and really focusing on our glutes and hips.
So is it something we can do at home for that?
Absolutely.
For the hips?
Absolutely. Anyone could do it at home. You can lay on your side and you can do like leg raises. You can.
That's good for your hips.
It's very good
That
for
makes
your
sense.
hips. You can have your leg come out in front of you and then come back, and it's even better with a resistance band if you have a resistance band. You can do like leg press, like if for those who goes to the gym, leg press is really good.
On the machine?
On a machine, yeah. And, but yeah, really working on like leg press and lifting and lowering your leg. And what we kind of do on the reformer, which is a carriage that moves back and forth on a spring, is I'll have my members stand up on the reformer, which sounds scary because it's very easy to fall off those. But what we do is very safe. And so I have my members have one foot on a part that doesn't move, and then have their foot on a carriage and have them like go out and in and out and in, and it really strengthens like their middle glutes.
Do you have a ball that people stand on for balance? I've done that for. That's something.
I make my members do squats on the ball.
Wow. And I'm saying wow because I can do pretty good on standing on that.
Yeah.
But doing the squats,
It helps to balance.
My legs are just shaking. Does that get better with time?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And so really with like Pilates and yoga, it's such a practice. Like the first time going into it, like you're really just doing a basic understanding.
Right.
And so you might not get it right away at first, but when you keep coming back, then you'll really see like the difference. And the biggest difference that I've seen in my members is their posture and how their posture.
You're making me set up straight right now. It's habit.
Yeah, it is habit. And I used to have really bad posture as well because I was
Really?
a softball player. And so I would always do like door frame stretches and try to bring your shoulders back. And sometimes that would help, sometimes that wouldn't. But whenever I would do Pilates and really strengthening your core and those back muscles to really increase your posture, that has been like the biggest thing. And so I've noticed a big difference in my posture, and I've noticed such a big difference in my members' posture. Like they come in more confident, their shoulders are back, and yes, like your posture like helps with like day-to-day life, but it also like changes their demeanor as well.
I agree with you.
They're more confident.
I agree
like
with you.
they're getting through their day a lot easier.
I'm in the corner right there. That if you got a corner in your house, you can get some good exercises by putting your foot right but all of a sudden you get looking for that corner. Like in our house, I think I had like one corner that didn't have anything in it. So you got all that right there for the taking.
Yeah.
classes Monday through Saturday, or do you do?
Monday through Saturday.
Okay. What do you do on Saturdays?
So it kind of depends. So every Saturday we have strength class, which is called LLWS Strength, like Life Wellness Studio Strength, and then that's a 45-minute strength class, and then immediately after that we go into Yin Yoga. And so Yin Yoga, which is essentially a stretching yoga. And so basically you do your strength class, and then afterwards you go to yoga as kind of a way to as a cool down and to reset.
Yeah. How long does that last?
45 minutes as well.
So that's a good hour and a half. Do you have people that just come in just on Saturdays for that?
Yeah,
wow.
Absolutely.
But I can see that being so beneficial.
It is.
You talking about leaving with a different attitude.
Yes.
I want Lake Life Wellness Studio. Y'all thought about the name before you put it down.
It's a crazy way how I came up with the name, because I had the space for the studio for about over a year before I even decided to do this. And
were you getting your plan together? Looking at it?
Well, I didn't have a plan at first, not essentially. I was begging someone to put something like this in the studio. And I was trying to advertise it the right way, and I didn't get any takers. And so one night I was trying to go to sleep and I couldn't. My mind was racing. And it was God talking to me, and he told me that I have to do this.
Yourself.
Myself. I have to do this. No one else can do it but you.
Because so, you had the vision.
Yeah, I had the...
To me, it's a God thing.
Yeah, I absolutely. And so I knew what it could be. I just didn't think it would be me at first. And so I jotted out of bed, and I started panicking a little bit.
Really?
I was like, oh gosh, like...
What am I getting myself into?
Like, okay, like... whatever you say. And so I got my laptop out, I wrote out the business plan, I created the brand in one night.
Really?
And then the next morning I presented it to my parents, who are like my business partners. And I gave them a whole PowerPoint presentation, and I was like, this is possible. They took like a minute to respond and was like, how quickly do you think we can get this started?
Wow.
And that was it.
They believed in you.
Yeah.
They believed in you. We'll be right back. The Mitchell House, Miss Vivian Autry just left here, and of course, so she's all excited about things going on, especially next month when they have the Songwriters Festival down there for the sponsors. But you can have your own event at the Mitchell House. It's been there since 1835. That just still amazes me when I say it. Go to MitchellHouseEvents.com for more information today.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, Clearing, and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, Clearing, and Grading.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. And welcome back to the Front Porch, the Friday edition of the Front Porch with Liv Nayat here from Lake Life Wellness Studio. I had to write it down, even though I had it in my head. That's a lot to take in, but y'all, go back to what we were talking about a while ago. You put a lot of thought into that.
I did.
The whole thing, and you're fixing to take a break, and good for you.
I am.
You go see the group again.
Yep. So me and a couple of my friends are flying to Miami to see Ariana Grande, and I haven't seen her in 10 years, and so it'll be a nice little short sabbatical. Sometimes it's good to, yes.
You need it because just because I went down there before you opened, so I saw the whole layout, and just the process of getting open. Now that you're open, are you fully staffed?
We are.
Okay.
Yep, we are. Of course, if any instructors come up to me and like, hey, do you need any help? Or is there a class I can kind of fill in for you? Then I'm like, absolutely. And so, but my instructors are so amazing. They're rock stars.
Yeah.
They're such professionals. They just get it. They go right into it, like no questions asked.
They love what they do.
They love what they do.
And they know they're helping people, too.
Yes, and it's been so great, like, seeing, like, my members and, like, taking all sorts of different classes and, like, finding, like, their fit, like, their favorite classes. And so, and I have instructors, like, wanting to get more certifications to teach more things, and it's amazing to see that one, like they love what they do and they're helping people, but one, they're wanting to continue their fitness education and to help the business grow. And
you want that. That's the kind of person you want working for you.
Yes, and their mission is my mission, and they just taken the mission on, and they've done their thing, which is super awesome to see. And it's also really rewarding knowing that the instructors that we have at the studio are just, they're amazing. I
would think it makes your job easier.
It is, and they definitely make my job a whole lot easier. And you know, I go to them for advice because
it's a team.
It really is a team, and I go to them for advice, and I'm like, hey, what should I do in this situation, or what do you think about this, or what do you think we offer this? and they just have the best advice, and they'll give me advice on things that I didn't even think about. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even think about that. Like, that's such a great idea. And so it really is a group effort.
Do you have a favorite class that you lead?
I don't know. Like, I teach a lot of classes throughout the week, and so this might sound a little crazy, and I posted this on Facebook and Instagram the other day about like what your favorite class time says about you.
Yeah.
And for instance, like if you come to the 5:30 a.m. class and you're a psychopath, and to be honest, I think that's my favorite time because it's, even though you're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's just, you know, you're already up, you already did your workout by the time 6:30 hits, and it feels like it feels like, you know, your day's done, and, you know, now it's lunchtime, and why are you still asleep? No, I'm kidding. but yeah, no, I love waking up that early and teaching a class at 5:30 because I have to be the one to be, you know, the cheerleader and be hyped. Meanwhile, everyone's like half asleep, and so by the time we actually get started and get into it, everyone's awake.
I think over my years, I've seen some people are more morning people than afternoon. I've always been, I guess because doing the show early all these years, my exercise has always been mid to late afternoon.
Yeah.
That's just, and especially walking, that's the hottest time of the day. But, you know, heat has never bothered me. And I'm saying that if you're a walker or you're a runner, I know you know this, but stay hydrated. And I know you probably preach this a lot, but stay hydrated. If you feel the heat bothering you, and you can, it's time to slow down. It's time to stop because it can be dangerous. Now, really, the next few days you're just gonna get wet. So that's not a whole lot you can do.
I hope my house doesn't blow
that.
Away.
If somebody wants to join, and what's the first step? Maybe they got this class in mind. Maybe they got this class in mind. Where do they start, Liv?
Yeah, so the first thing to do is to go onto our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and everything is digital. And so the first thing you do is go to class schedule, and say you just want to drop in for the first time and take a class and see how you feel. Our drop-in classes are $25, but if you scroll up, you can go to log in to the right corner. There we go. And then underneath, it will say sign up now. And from there, you'll put in your email, you put in your name, number. From there, you'll sign our studio waiver. And also, if there's any like injuries or health concerns we need to worry about, that's all within the system. And so we know, like, okay, this person's coming to our class, they had a hip replacement. Let's really focus on strengthening their hips this class, or being careful with their hips. And so, but yeah, and if you're wanting to get a membership, you'll go to the membership tab. And then from there, make sure that you're logged into your account. And then we have 3 different tier memberships, and we also have a summer membership going on right now. And so it's
like
a 3-month. It's a 3-month membership, $450 up front, no hidden fees, and after those 3 months, it doesn't auto renew, so you're just done. And so, of course, our basic membership is $70. That includes 4 classes a month, and you could schedule it however you want to do that. It could be once a week, or it could be twice, 1 week on, 1 week off, however you want to schedule that. And then our standard membership is $125, and that's for 8 classes a month. Same thing, you could schedule that out however you want to, and that comes with 4 guest passes. And then our unlimited, which is $175, is essentially unlimited classes.
Wow.
And so, I mean, I have members that take classes every day, sometimes twice a day.
Wow.
And so
Good for y'all.
They definitely have the unlimited, and that comes with 5 guest passes a month. And with any of our 3 memberships, including our summer membership that we have going on right now, which will end on June 30th, it's free access for our sauna and our cold plunge.
Hey, make sure that today that you don't put it off, that you go ahead and you be that member that puts as far as hitting y'all's goal, you be that goal member today. And when I say goal, GOAL, you will be the gold, GOLD member. So that, I think that'd be good. I was getting tickled as you was guiding Ryan, our producer, through all that right there. If that'd been me in there, you would have gotten up and walked in there and knocked me out of the chair and here, let me just do it myself. That's how much I know about all that. But it's really simple. You got everything right there to where you can get signed up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out here.
you.
Congratulations on everything that's going on, and enjoy your trip, your much needed trip to Miami.
you.
Be safe.
I will.
Folks, we'll be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, you know, they closed yesterday just because of the bad weather. You know, I'm glad they did that. They did that for you. They did that for your safety. Let's talk about the Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, their quarterly luncheon this coming Wednesday. It will be at the Mitchell House, 11:30 to 1. If you're not signed up yet, you may want to call today, 256-825-4019.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
I just told this young lady right here, we're just adding more and more class to the show, which it needs a lot of. Betsy Eiler with us out here to talk about her book, Catching Her Heart, a novel right here. How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
It's
Thank
been a
you
while
very
since
much.
you've been out here.
It has. Well, I've been busy. You know, I retired, and now my life is full.
Did you think you wonder how did I work all these years when I've got so much to do right now?
Yes.
Do you miss work?
I miss the
paper,
people I
the
work
magazine.
with. I loved being the editor-in-chief at Lake Magazine and Lake Martin Living. It's a fabulous team of people,
Right.
very creative people who work very hard and give it their all. And I miss that. I miss them. I miss the stories running into people. But at the same time, my real passion has always been to write a novel.
Really?
To write a bunch of novels. And so retiring gave me the opportunity to do that.
Anytime I ask anybody about, do you miss, or you retired, do you miss the job? It's always, I don't miss the job, I miss the people. That's always, and that's what it is, because you are surrounded with people that you got to hear their stories first time. You
That
had
was
to
wonderful.
love that.
I do love that. Yes.
You had to interview folks in a different way than I interview folks. I interview from the heart, and I'm not taking that away from you, but I interview from the hip. I don't. You had to have more of a plan. I don't have a plan when I sit down with anybody. I just go, jump into the conversation. But you had to have a plan to do that.
A bit of one, at least an outline of one. Yeah. But you got to be careful that you're not telling people the story that you have in your head instead of the story that they're telling you.
Wow. Okay. That you just explained a whole lot to me about your end of the work. I always appreciate people letting me be personal with them. For instance, Steve Sain. I don't know if you know Mr. Steve Sain. He has Parkinson, and he and I have got to be good friends the last few years through that. And he's invited other people on the show that have Parkinson, but it gives me an opportunity to get personal with them. But I always appreciate that they trust me enough that I'm not going to put them on the spot, but that I can ask them questions because I am interested. And so you had to do the same thing in your line of work.
Absolutely. Getting people to know that they could trust me with their story, that I wasn't going to make something up.
Right, exactly right.
That I wasn't going to make them sound stupid.
Yeah.
You know, all of those things. That's, people are bearing their souls to us.
Yeah.
And it's important to honor that.
What made you get into this to begin with? To writing, to interviewing, to magazines? What?
I have, since I was a child, since the first time they ever put a pencil in my hand, I wanted to write stories
Really?
and tell stories. And I remember being, maybe 13 or 14 years old, sitting at the dinner table one night and telling my parents that I wanted to write books, that I wanted to write for a living. And they were not encouraging.
That was going to be my next question. Did they encourage you?
No.
So they were not. What did they say?
They said,
to that
no,
little girl?
You can't make a living that way. You have to be a teacher or a nurse. So I majored in journalism in college so that I could make a living writing.
Right. Where'd you go to school?
Northern Illinois University.
Really?
The Huskies.
Huskies, yeah, I remember because most of them have good football and basketball teams.
Now they do. When I was in school, they sold themselves for homecoming games.
So at 13 or 14, and even earlier than that, you knew it's a calling.
It is. It's a God-given talent.
Yeah, I agree.
Truly,
I agree. And if we don't use those God-given talents, shame on us.
Exactly.
But I think we have to encourage folks. I'm talking about even younger than 13 or 14. If you, and I say this all the time out here, Betsy, if you see that young person, you see them, they're really good at this, but they don't want to do this at all, encourage them. Because that'll build that confidence maybe at an earlier stage.
The riches of life come from following the passion and the talent that God gave you, investing it, using it the way He wants you to.
And you and I probably both know people that didn't. They had a God-given talent, and they didn't. And to me, that's I hate to see that. I don't see it very often, but I hate to see anybody that wastes a talent. So is this your first book?
This is the first book I've published.
Okay, published. Okay.
Right.
Has that been an ordeal?
No. Oh, it's a personal ordeal.
What do you mean by that?
It's a confidence issue within yourself. I'm an extreme introvert. And for me to put myself out there with a book was a real challenge. I mean, 50 years a challenge.
Right.
Because I've written books my whole life and I've never published any of them. But I've gone to writing, retreats for writers.
Yes, ma'am.
I've gone to conferences. And one of my writing friends told me that taking this class called Novel Academy.
Where'd you take it?
It's an online class.
Okay.
You take it at your own pace.
Wow.
And they assign you a mentor who works with you. You're not writing the book. She doesn't see the book, or he. What they do is they just keep asking you questions, and they draw the book out of you so that you have it like on a spreadsheet where it's just every scene, you know exactly what has to happen, exactly what conversation has to happen. It's a way of teaching you a process of writing.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So my writing friend told me every single person she knows who has taken this class has been published.
Wow.
And bless my husband, when we were dating, I told him I'm going to publish a book. So he's been waiting 35 years for this.
Way to go, buddy.
He just could not believe I was actually going to do it. So for him, this is out there now.
Well, good.
And it's a series.
He knew that was your love.
It's a 4-part series. Yes.
He comes second.
Oh no. No.
I'm just picking at you, buddy. I hadn't seen him in a while, so I could pick at him.
You could.
Is he
you
doing
could
all right?
pick at him. He's doing great.
He's a good sport.
Yes.
He's a good sport.
He's a wonderful guy.
Are y'all doing any traveling right now?
Not much. We're getting ready to move.
Really?
Yes.
Can I ask where?
We are moving to North Alabama, to a little town called New Hope.
New Hope. Where is that?
It is.
I've heard of it.
It is 15 miles south of Huntsville.
Okay.
But we have 2 adult children in Huntsville.
Oh, okay.
They can't wait for us to move
I
closer.
bet. Children? Grandchildren?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah. Well, getting up there, that's going to be. You deserve it. Y'all deserve it. They deserve it. And that whole area, Huntsville, that area right there is growing like crazy.
It is.
It's amazing.
It is.
Where are you from? Were you born in that area?
No. Actually, I was born in a little farm town of 98 people in about 100 miles west of Chicago.
Really?
Yes.
How about that husband of yours? Where was he?
He's from Los Angeles.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I would never have guessed that. I would have said he was a Southern boy.
Well, we've both been here long enough to, I hope, be considered Southern.
When did y'all move here?
Well, he moved here, I think, in 85 or 86. I moved here in 87.
Okay.
And we met in Gunnersville doing community theater together.
Really? I'll be darned. Man works in mysterious ways upstairs.
I know. He worked really hard to get the 2 of us together.
I want to ask you about your recipe over here with your book.
Creamy chicken chili.
Ooh. Are you a good cook?
Some things.
What's your
that
specialty?
in particular.
Oh, really? Creamy chicken chili.
That that recipe is a part of the book, part of Catching Her Heart. And every time I take that to a potluck, it's one of the first things to disappear.
Really?
So
wow. What a compliment.
It really is. But it's a great recipe. And so my main character in Catching Her Heart is a video blogger with food, and that's one of the things that she makes in the book. So I give that out whenever I do book signings.
I know you just had a book signing recently at the D.M. Russell Library.
Yes.
Do you have any more coming up?
I have one that we're planning in the Dadeville area in August, I'm doing one in conjunction with an open house with Paige Patterson at Love Lake Martin. And
I love that Paige Patterson.
She is fabulous. She is so enthusiastic.
She is.
She's got so much energy
Yeah, she does.
and positivity about her. I love her. And then in September, I'm doing a book club at Stillwaters, looking at doing a book club in Birmingham. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on
really
over in Stillwaters area too.
Isn't there?
Dable area, Alex City, where it's
really
growing. In the 40 years, y'all seen the rise and fall of the textile industry, which we always thought it would be here. And it's not. Avondale, we thought it would always be here, and it's not. But you know, you've been involved in it. You've seen how we've diversified and how Alexander City and this whole area is doing well. It wasn't easy either.
No, I think when we first came here 14 years ago, one thing that was really prominent was the Depression.
Yeah.
It was a
You saw it.
societal, a community depression, and having been a part of watching it all come together, it has been really wonderful and humbling. And now that things are popping up left and right, it's really hard to leave when what we've all worked so hard to make happen is happening.
But you're putting family first. I mean, you know, you've had you'll have these relationships. You and Rob, you'll have these forever.
Yes.
I mean, you can't. That's life. That's life. You know, I think about Kenneth Boone and that whole family of what they've done for this area. And that rascal still, even with his leg, he's still out there trying to hop along and get the job done.
Well, he's improving. He's getting better.
He's my hero. Hey, we'll be right back. Hundreds of Chevy and GMCs on one lot. This means that you can go from truck to truck to truck to truck to truck and just sit down in them. What's going to make you feel comfortable? What do you think is going to make you happy to drive off that lot at Glenn Smith in Opelika? Go see it today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen. At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Alex City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Alex City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
And welcome back to Front Porch on this Friday pre-recorded edition of the Front Porch with Miss Betsy Eiler. With her, she's so tickled to death with her book, Catching Her Heart. Elizabeth St. Germain. Am I saying that right? Tell me, tie that in with that.
Well, my husband's entire last name is St. Germain Eiler. It is a hyphenated name. It's been hyphenated for generations. It came from his great-grandmother on his father's side. Her last name was St. Germain.
Wow.
And so, it's too hard to write Elizabeth St. Germain Eiler on everything. So I shortened that, to Betsy Eiler for my everyday ordinary life. And for the book, Elizabeth St. Germain is just a wonderful. It flows. It's romantic. It's a great pen name. So I
just learned something. So, Catching Her Heart. What's the story about?
The story is about a woman who is the guardian for her brother. Their parents were killed in a car accident 8 years ago, and her brother loves to fish. He runs into this a professional bass angler who sees some potential in him and wants to grow that, wants to help the kid get a foot up. But his sister wants him to have a solid career, not one that doesn't have any future to it. So she and the fisherman kind of butt heads about the brother's future until the brother makes a really bad decision, and so they have to team up. And then butting heads become butting hearts as they try to help the young man launch himself onto a career.
But this seems like it fits in this area.
It's based on Lake Martin.
Okay.
All those many years as the editor-in-chief at Lake Magazine gave me an opportunity for a lot of research.
So you've been putting this together in your head all these years?
Yes.
You've been seeing the characters, the story unfold?
Yes.
But I think about what you say about bass anglers today. They can make a good living.
Yes, they do.
They can make a real good living. But you got high school anglers now. They can get scholarships to go on to college, to go on to get on that college team. And then these anglers, they can make a lot of money. I just go back to that.
Well, you're going to give away the whole plot to my story talking that way.
But I think about this. It's hard. I mean, I know I know people. I know young people that do this. I know girls that do this. They get up at 4 o'clock on a Saturday morning to go fishing. It's building work ethic. Even though I know that's a sport and they're having fun. Maybe they can win a little money, but that's a work ethic right there.
That is. That is.
How do you? I've asked this question many times over the years. How do you teach work ethic? You have that answer.
Oh no, but I think my children have it.
Oh, okay. Well, they learned it from y'all.
Well, when I was young, you know, I'm number 9 out of 13 children,
Really?
and so keeping up a household was a lot of work. At 4 years old, I had household chores.
Okay.
And we made sure that our children had chores early on. They, you know, by the time they were 10, they were doing their own laundry.
Wow.
You know, they could ask questions. You know, but I think you have to give them the opportunity to succeed.
I think you just gave me the answer. It starts at home. I mean, you know, I tell this all the time. I'm 73 years old. I was a lazy little boy. I grew up to be a lazy man.
I don't believe it.
But my dad was my dad worked hard. His brothers worked hard, and then I found out a Dean family reunion. Because I asked that question. I said, you know, what happened to me? And they said my Papa Dean, my dad's dad, was kind of like that. And I remember he ran a used furniture store. He sat in a recliner, dipped his snuff, and just loved to tell old stories and laugh. And I'm thinking, okay, if that's where I got it, that's fine. I'm gonna continue to be lazy. I'm gonna continue to tell stories and laugh. I think laughing is. I think it's good for your health. Do
Absolutely,
you agree?
I think so.
I don't think you need to sit around and laugh all day long, but I enjoy laughing and just enjoying life.
Doesn't it get the endorphins moving?
Yeah.
You know, sharpens the synapses in your brain.
Are you gonna write another book? Are you in the process of writing one right now?
Yes, actually, this is a 4-part series that'll be based on Lake Martin.
Okay. Wow. Good for Lake Martin. So Lake Martin, even though you'll be up in the Gunnersville area or Gunnersville Lake around Huntsville up that way, Lake Martin is still gonna have a place in your heart.
Oh, it never. Lake Martin is home. I could never forsake it. It is, like I said, it's the place we've lived the longest.
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
the place where we have invested so much of ourselves into the community.
You have?
We've loved it. We worked on the Act 2, the Alexander City Theater.
It's growing.
You know, my husband was on the Historical Preservation Committee, chaired that here. We've just been so involved. He's a chaplain at the hospital. At Lake Magazine, just gave me this incredible opportunity to attend all these wonderful things that go on in our community and all the different, highlight all the people who are involved and all the people who make a difference. And you can't just let go of that.
No. And you won't. You'll have those memories, those relationships forever. Do you have a particular story or that you were involved in writing that stands out that you'll always remember?
When I was in 3rd grade, my teacher, Miss O'Connell, gave us an assignment to write an essay. And most of the other kids in my class wrote an essay that was 3, maybe 4 paragraphs long. My essay was 8 pages.
What was it about?
It was about a sewing needle named Nina who got left out in the rain. And she read the story in front of the class. And that hooked me. From that moment on, writing stories was what I loved to do the most.
I beat Nina the Needle.
I know.
What an imagination. Are you a talker or a speaker, or is it easy for you to get up and speak to people?
You know, I'm an introvert. It's hard for me to get up and talk to people. You don't see me here often because it's hard for me to do this.
But you're great at it.
Oh, that's so kind of you. I prefer to have somebody asking me questions. I prefer to, if not that, to have my speech all written out and I will memorize it. It's hard, even like with the book, marketing the book. Publishers don't do that anymore. The individual writer has to do that.
Really?
So you got to put yourself out there. I mean, if you're John Grisham, okay, they market that one.
Oh, Mississippi boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, it takes some effort on my part to do
you
that.
pull from other writers?
When you say pull from other writers, what do you mean?
Do you try to write the way they write a story, or being a writer yourself, you got to do it the way Betsy Eiler's going to do it, and nobody else?
I think every writer has their own individual style. Their own
style.
Their own cadence.
Yes, ma'am.
And there are people who can read. You'll recognize my style in the book and in the magazine. You can read an article and tell whether I wrote it or somebody else wrote it, just by the style.
Kind of like a musician. Some musicians, like Willie. I mean, it's reaching not reaching very far, but Willie Nelson. When you hear his guitar, you know exactly. Know exactly who it is. The stylist right here, Miss Betsy Eiler. We'll be right back and wrap it up. There's keys to summertime. It's Friday, and I'm going to give you the last key, or the last clue of the week. Keys to summer. Listen, scan, and win. Here we go. To be a treasure hunter, follow the clues and rules, and many can be found around the big school. To be a treasure hunter, follow the clues and rules, and many can be found around the big school. Go.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons, while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadnack Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Hey everybody, hot summer prices have dropped at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Drive home today in a brand new GMC Sierra 1500 with savings up to $15,750 off MSRP. Or get 0% financing for 60 months. Need more power? New GMC Sierra 2500 HD with savings up to $10,000 off MSRP. Or get 4.9% financing for 60 months. Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Playhouse Cinema, now playing at Playhouse Cinema. Hi, Obsession and Disclosure Bay. Am I reading that right? Sir? Okay, Disclosure Bay. Go check those out at Playhouse Cinema and get you some popcorn while you're there. Toy Story 5 there. Betsy, thank you so much. Or excuse me, Elizabeth St. Germain. Better known as Betsy Eiler, Catching Her Heart, a novel, and it's about the Lake Martin area. To you and Rob, my heart goes out to y'all. Best of everything going up to New Hope, close to the children. But thank y'all for what y'all have done for this community all these years. And happy Father's Day to Mr. Rob, too.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Y'all have a great weekend. To all the Father's Day, Ryan, happy Father's Day, buddy. We'll see you Monday.